What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Brandon Lee Photography, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Canon Powershot G9X Mark II. Let's do this. Alright, so here it is, the Powershot G9X Mark II, and let's open it up. So we got our warranty, we have our manual that everybody loves to read, got some registration. Here is the safety warning. You can tell this is a very dangerous item based on how much safety warnings there are. And we got our charger, our wall charger. And we have it looks like a strap, as well as a little tiny battery. And finally, the camera. And this is the brown edition. There's also a black camera. Let's put the battery in and see what happens. Alright, and it looks like there is room for an SD card. It's kind of weird. There's like a locking lever here. Okay. So there's the battery, and there's also room for an SD card inside of here. Power switch right here. And it wants us to set the date and time, which we will skip for now, just so we can try it out. That's pretty sweet. So this camera is touch screen, and as you can tell, there are focus points on here, so you can click wherever you want to focus, and that is a really nice, fast way to focus. Also, just looking at the size of this camera, it is incredibly small, and this is the camera that you want if you are going to be traveling in a lot of places and you don't need that bulky DSLR or even a mirrorless. So this is a compact point and shoot camera, the Canon Powershot series. And you can tell how small this is. It actually fits right here in my hands. For size comparison, this is my 5.5 inch phone, and there is the camera. So that is considerably smaller than the size of my phone. So this baby will definitely fit in your pocket. Also, we have this case that came with it, or actually it doesn't come with it, it's additional, but I also got this case, so we're gonna open that up. Got our scissors here. So it looks like we got a nice bag here, made out of pretty rain weather resistant material, and the leather case, and that is an awesome color. You can see it goes right with the camera. Let's try to put it on. So we got a little screw on the bottom here, and that goes right on the bottom of the camera. It screws in nice and tight. And then this comes over the top and clips. And there you have it. You have the case so that you can place this wherever you want without fear of damaging this camera. All right, so let's talk about real quick about why I chose this camera as my point and shoot camera. Because one thing that some people might not know is working with DSLRs, you can shoot on full manual mode instead of those auto modes. And this point and shoot camera does allow you to shoot in full manual mode. You can also shoot on AV, TV, and P, I believe, which for those of you who aren't Canon users are aperture priority, shutter speed priority, as well as program mode, which is a combination of both. But even cooler than that, the Canon G9 Mark X can actually shoot on RAW. One of the other questions you might have is what's the difference between the Mark II of the G9X versus the Mark I? And I will list you a few of the specs that are different here. So we actually got, with that raw shooting, can really slow down your camera. And apparently this is a huge step up from the Mark I because it shoots raw at 8.1 frames per second, while the Mark I shot at 0.8 frames per second. So not only that, it's going to have a bigger JPEG buffer, 31 shots versus 10 from the previous model. This one shoots at 24p video. Apparently the Mark I does not. And yes, this camera shoots on HD 24p, as well as there's, I think, 60p. Those are the main differences between the Mark II and the Mark I. Of course, there are a few others. I will link in the description below if you want to find out more about the specifications of this camera. Mainly, first impressions, this camera is incredibly lightweight. It is incredibly small. You can definitely fit this in your pocket to travel and not worry about it getting damaged with that case. Of course, the case does make it a little bit bulkier, but it does protect it just a little bit more. And overall, the camera design is quite nice and quite appealing to the eye. I really like that brown model. The other one is black, and I have to say this brown model looks a lot more stylish. On top here, we've got it does have a built-in flash. You can't put any external flash on this camera. There is no viewfinder on this camera, unfortunately, but we do have the flash. We've got the playback button. We've got the on and off switch. We've got the built-in Wi-Fi. We also have Bluetooth, built-in Bluetooth on this model. On the previous Mark I model, you did not get that built-in Bluetooth. I know that there is a aperture type ring here that you can actually turn this part of the camera, and that'll let you adjust some of your settings when you're shooting on manual. You've got the 3-inch touchscreen LCD display. You have all your standard recording buttons, menu button, and this does take the bigger SD cards. Let me see if I can show you that real quick. Here we actually have an 8GB Ultra SanDisk SD card, and it is the big one, not the little ones. So this does take the big ones, but fear not, lest you have a little SD card, you can put it into an adapter. You just slide it into a plastic covering, and then you place that card, and that will go right inside here. And then you should be able to use the camera. It is one of the less affordable point and shoots out there. This actually retails right now on Amazon, pulling it up here, for about $429. Both the silver model, apparently it's called silver, I call it brown, and the black model are retailing around $429. So that's just over $400 for a point and shoot camera. Whether that is worth it for you or not is up to you to decide. But I have to say, this is one of the higher end point and shoot models out there. It does have quite a large sensor size so that it can shoot comparable almost to some of the higher end crop sensor body cameras. So definitely, if you're looking for portability and you're looking to shoot in full manual and raw, then this camera will do. Thanks for watching, and as always, subscribe for more content, comment below, and that's all I got for you today. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.